everybody, welcome out. I'm Zoe House, welcome. So basically, in this wonderful individual reading, this is going to be for Scorpio. This is going to be for Scorpio for February 3rd to February 10th of 2026. So, you know what, Scorpio, I understand what you're going through. I understand that there's going to be lots of things going on, but this is how it goes. I understand that you need to have your own season greetings. You know what it is. You know what you're going to go for. By the way, this is going to be a very wonderful opportunity to understand it, right? This is how it is. So, this is how I'm going to display it in my own way, in my own words. So, this oracle card says grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. You know, when you have grief, I understand that grief is a bad option. By the way, this is you need to have your own priority about understanding that. Grief is basically an ending of something. Whether you have a relationship with somebody or a friendship with somebody, it doesn't matter. But you know what, Scorpio, I understand what you're going through. By the way, this is how it goes. You have to understand about what's going on that way, and you have to see what's going up instead of going down. You know. By the way, this is the way it works. So when you have grief, that's how it goes in that way, right? Because that's how it goes in that way, right? So that's how it seems to be. So I'm gonna figure out what's going on in this whole entire way, because this is how it's going to be in that way. So we're going to figure out what's going on in this way because I need to understand. And the way of this is, I'm going to see it, and this is going to be a great opportunity to understand what's happening in that way, because that's just how it goes in that way, right? So this is how it is, but this is how it's going to be because this is the way it is. So let's see. So it's going to be like you versus them in this situation, because this is how it's going to be in that way, because this is how it goes. So here we go. So as you can see, we have the King of Swords upright. There's knowledge here. You might be dealing with another Gemini request, but when you have knowledge, this is how it goes, where you have to be skeptical on how you're feeling in that way. That's how it goes. The Hierophant reverse, you have no guidance, so they don't have any guidance right now because that's how it goes. Because they're going to move forward instead of going back. That's how it goes. But this is how it is, whether you understand it, because this is going to be how it is. This is like almost having a chain of reaction, but this is how it is in that way. So this is how it goes. So let me clarify between this King of Swords here. Five of Pentacles here, there's no prosperity about money. Wheel of Fortune here, you're having bad luck. Eight of Swords here, there's no anxiety. Stars over, there's inspiration. Yeah, because you want to have inspiration, you want to wish upon a star, you want things to happen all once. That's how it goes. Having bad luck is, well, it's not good, but that's how it goes in that way, whether you understand that. But that's how it goes. So you understand what's going on that way, whether you have to have your own enjoyment, but that's how it goes in that way. What's this Hierophant? Million upright, there's misrotations. Seven Pentacles here, there I have a career. Seven Cups here, so there's no delusion. 9 Wands, so there's immaturity. Yeah, because there's some could be immaturity. So somebody that's right here in them, they could be dealing with an Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in that way. So this is how it goes. Whether you focus on how you're feeling, but this is how it goes. This is like how a never-ending story, but that's how it goes in that way. Because for them, they are feeling like they're having immaturity because that's how it goes. For you, when you have the Star card, that's how it goes in that way. So let me clarify that. The Seven of Wands, so there's basically a resilience. Ace of Cups here, there's no prosperity about love, and the Hierophant is right. You want guidance. That's how it goes. You want to feel on how it goes in that way, because that's how it goes. Having guidance is a wonderful feeling, whether you like it or not, but that's how it goes. It's based on that, right? That's how it goes. For them, let's see about this 9 Wands here. The 9 Cups here, there's no fulfillment. King of Pentacles, there's prosperity about money. There's conflict. Yeah, because that's how it goes. So they are having conflict because that's how it goes. Whether they are fighting against you, whether they don't like it, but that's how it goes. And when it is very interesting, this is how it goes. This is not, short and stout. It's not how it goes. But the way of this is, you might be dealing with a Gemini recurrence in that way because that's how it goes. They want to feel like how they are feeling because that's how it goes. They feel like that, right? That's how it goes. And it's very unsettling, but that's how it goes, right? What's this Hierophant for you, Scorpio? 3 of Cups here, there's no excitement. Six of Pentacles, alright, you want kindness, yeah, because you're feeling like you want kindness. When you have kindness, you want to have respect, you want to have reality, you want things to happen going your way, right? For them, they are having the choose option to have, basically having conflict because that's how it goes. They see it as a wonderful feeling, but that's how it goes. They understand that, right? So it's like they see it as what it is because that's how it goes in that way. Let me clarify this 5 of Swords here. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords over there's basically education. 2 of Swords already, they don't know which direction they're going to take, left or right. Hermit mode, they're in hermit mode because that's how it goes. They understand how they're feeling. So let's say what's on the left side for them. High Priestess already, they want to use their own voice. The other side, they want leadership. And the 3 Pentacles already, they want excitement. They want to talk over with it. That's how it goes. But the way of this is, they understand that they're trying to explain it, but it doesn't work out that way. They understand what they're doing because that's how it goes. They're basically trying to fight their own bullets here. They do that, right? For you, you're saying, well, you want kindness, you want respect, you want things to happen. Okay, but for them, they're like saying, well, I don't know what to do. But the way this is, for them, they are saying it. They want to have some kind of peace of mind or some recommendation, whatever it is. But that's how it goes. They understand that, right? So they might be dealing with an Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius. Like that's what they're dealing with, right? That's how it goes. For you, you want kindness, you want respect, you want things to happen. Well, let me clarify this. 6 Pentacles for you, Scorpio. 6 1, sorry, you want celebration. World reverse is incompletion. Page 1 reverse is no prospects. 8 Pentacles reverse is no prosperity. Magician already, you want skill? Yeah, because that's how it goes. You want to be skilled because that's how it is. Let me clarify this Hierophant, or this Magician here. 3 of Swords reverse is no heartbreak. 8 Cups reverse there's no there's no entertainment. Just as yours, you're not telling the truth, but the way of this is you need to be who you are because that's how it goes. You understand what's going on in that way, whether you understand that, right? That's how it goes. So you have to try to move forward instead of moving back, right? That's how it goes. What's this Justice card? Queen of Pentacles yours is no prosperity, money. Queen of Wands yours is no charisma. Temperance yours is no healing. Tarot yours is no transformation. Knight of Swords are there's drama. That's how it goes. So you're having drama right now. They want excitement, you want drama. That's how it goes, right? So they feel like they feel like that because it's like, well, this can be untrue. It is, but the way of this is, you understand that. So let me clarify this Knight of Swords here. 5 Cups here, there's grief. Yeah, that's how it goes. What's this 3 Pentacles about? King of Swords here, there's knowledge here. Okay, so what's this 5 Cups here? Knight of Swords sorry, there's drama here. 8 of Swords here, there's no anxiety. 6 of Swords sorry, there's movement. That's how it goes. Whether they want movement, because that's how it goes, because this is how it is. You, Scorpio, you want movement. You want to have things to be happening all at once. But when you have drama, it's like, it's a pain in the butt. But the way this is, you have to go with the flow. That's how it goes in that way. What's this King of Swords for them? Queen of Cups are, they want empathy. They want 2 sides of the story here. 10 Swords yours, there's no conclusions. Temperance yours, there's no healing. Hierophant is already, they want guidance. That's how it goes. They want to see it. They want to see it their way instead of not at all. But that's how it goes, right? So they basically saying, well, this is not all about me. It's about you. Well, it's not. So what's this 6 of Swords about, Scorpio? Starts over there's inspiration. Okay, what's for them? World reverse is incompletion. What's this Star card about? Lotus is upright, you want to make decisions. Moon reverse is no misrotations. Sun card reverse is negativity. That's how it goes. You're trying to make decisions, but with this it's like how it goes. You understand how it seems to be because that's how it goes. You need to understand that. But the way this is, that's how it goes in that way because that's the way it works. You understand that. So you believe what you're going to do, but that's how it goes in that way. You need to understand that because you have to turn things around. And when you do it, that's how it goes. What's this World card about? Chariots are right, they want progress. Devil reverse is on obsessions, addictions. Emperor there's no structure, just yours, they're not telling the truth, they're lying as well. So between you, Scorpio, and them, they're both lying. You're lying at the same time, but that's how it goes. You're trying to make decisions. Well, this is how it goes. This is not being a pity party. This is not the way it works. But the way this is, you're trying to have your own way of how you're feeling in that way, right? So let me clarify this Sun card. Sun carriers is negativity. There is already you're making decisions. Just yours are not telling truth. Again, you're lying. So if you keep this up, Scorpio, you need to understand whether things are not going as planned. But when you keep doing it, that's how it goes. There's always a right way instead of the wrong way. But the way this is, you guys, you understand what's going on that way, whether you have to choose it or not, right? That's how it goes. Let's see what this Justice card for them. Empress alright, there's no nourishment. Carriers, there's no transformation. Haman is alright, they want restrictions. They want to be restricted because what they're doing is wrong. They are just keep doing it. That's how it goes. They want a reaction now, you Scorpio, but the way this is, you're trying to not take it anymore. You're trying to understand what's going on in that way because that's how it goes. They understand what's going on because this is how it works in that way because that's how it goes. So let's see what's this Justice card about for you, Scorpio. Taurus yours is no healing. Moon is alright, there's no visitations. Emperor yours is no structure. Justice yours is not telling truth again. So 3 reversed of the Justice means that there's lying. There's a lot of lies here, Scorpio. I understand what you're going through, but the way this is, right? Enough is enough. But when you take your own grief, when you take your own ways, this is how it goes. You understand what you're going through because this is how it goes. You understand that, right? So when things are happening, that's how it goes. You understand what's going on that way because that's how it goes. It's unfortunate. That's how it goes. What does this Haman for them? Fool is alright, there's change. Death carriers, there's no endings. Strength carriers alright, there's bravery. The world of yours, there's incompletion. Yeah, something that's incompleted. So let me clarify that world card for them. High priest is alright, yeah, because they want to use their inner voice. That's how it goes. They want things to happen all at once because that's how they are doing it. It's the way how it goes, right? So let me clarify this Justice card for you, Scorpio. Just in yours is no action. Emperor is upright. You want structure. That's how it goes, right? For them, they want how to use inner voice. Taurus is alright. They're healing. That's how it goes. They did something bad because they shouldn't be doing it. For you, let's see what this Emperor. Devil yours is on obsessions, addictions, whereas over there's completion. Yeah, everything's completed, right? So things are be happening all at once because you have to decide what you're going through in that way, whether you're trying to picture everything, right? And when you picture everything, it's like that's how it goes, whether you think that everything's going to be fine and dandy and what have you, and it's how it goes. And when you do it, that's how it is. So let's see what's in the middle of this situation. Oh yeah, so you have basically the 2 Pentacles yours. There's basically uncontrol, right? Because it's unbalanced. Clarify that, please. Those are right. There's oppositions, addictions. That's how it goes, right? There's lots of attacking negativity because you hate it, they hate it, whatever it is. But this is how it goes. It's like you think through it as a wonderful feeling. You know how it goes. So let me clarify. I'll do 1 card on the left side for you, Scorpio. 3 cups yours, there's no celebration. 1 in the middle. 3 Pentacles are there's excitement. 1 on the right for them. Judgments are they're not taking action. Okay, so what's this 3 cups about? 6 swords yours, there's no movement. 10 Pentacles are there's wealth. 10 of swords yours, there's no conclusions. King Pentacles yours, there's no security. Magicians are right, there's skill. That's how it goes, right? So you want money because that's how it goes. You want to do that. But the way this is, if they don't take it anymore, that's how it goes, right? That's how it is. What's this judgment about for them? Just for yours, they're not telling the truth. No, they're lying. 7 swords is upright, they're feeling deceit. 10 of wands are there's burdens. That's how it goes. Yeah, because they're feeling like how it goes. They understand what they're going through because enough is enough. They're not telling the truth, they're making up lies because that's how it goes, right? It's like this is the way it works, whether you understand what you're going through, but it's like, it's not going out. No, it's like a never-ending story here. That's how it goes. What's this excitement about? The Six of Pentacles here is no kindness. Yeah, so they are being rude. You're trying to be kind. They are being, how it goes. It's not going to work out. No. What's this kindness about? Five of Wands here says no chaos. Hierophant is alright. They want guidance. Yeah, you both need guidance because that's how it goes in that way. That's how it goes. So let's see what this lover oracle says for you, Scorpio. I can't make a decision. Yeah, exactly. You can't make a decision because that's how it goes. What's in the middle? Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. Yeah, exactly. That's how it goes. You understand what you're going through because enough is enough. What's for them is these feelings are eating me alive. Yeah, because that's how it goes. They understand what's going on because that's how it goes. They're feeling what they're feeling because enough is enough. Okay, I'll do one more. What's this for? I can't make a decision. Why can't I tell you the truth? Yeah, because Scorpio knows what's going on. He knows what he's doing because of what they are doing to him. It's wrong. It's disgusting. But the way this is, that's how it goes. Let's see what's this. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. It says, I can't let go of you. Yeah, because they want attention. They want attention because that's how they are feeling. Let's see for them. These feelings are eating me alive. It says, I am blocked. Yeah, because you are blocked. You block because you don't like to do that. But you do it anyway. Right, so let me tell you one more for Scorpio. People don't believe in me. Yeah, exactly. Because they know what's going on. They know what's happening for you, Scorpio, and I understand that. What's this? I can't let you go of you. It says, I can't handle your love. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They understand what they're doing. Yeah. And last one for them. I am blocked. It says, no one understands me but you. Exactly. They want to try to help you out? No, they can't. So what they're doing is kind of selfish and wrong and disciplined. Right? That's how it goes. So you can feel it as it is. What's this? I can't handle your love. Last one. The love is crazy. Yeah, because that's how it goes, Scorpio. Love is crazy. Because you're trying to do something nice and they don't want to tolerate it. That's how it goes. But that's how it seems to be. So I hope you all like this video. Try to understand it. Try to believe in it and do what you can. But wait, this is how it goes. You understand that. But this is how it is. And when things are going sideways or what's going on for you, Scorpio, I understand what you're going through. And like I say, enough is enough. And when things are not good, that's how it goes. You see it, what's going on, and when you think about it, you understand what's going on. But that's how it goes, Scorpio. You understand it. And like I say, is that negativity will actually continue. And if they don't feel what they're feeling and they just want to pick on you, whatever, and do a middle finger to you, whatever, it's their choice. And negativity needs to be gone, right? That's how it goes. So that's how it seems to be. But I hope you all like this video. Please give a like, please leave a comment if you want, and this is the way it works. So thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you, and thanks, and thank you, and thanks, and bye.